Good morning, everybody. My name is Kayleigh and I'm coming to you live from New York City. Today, we'll be talking about the past rather than the present, specifically 1865 to 1866. It's important that we learn about the past and how it affects us. During this time period, many state governments had enforced black codes. Black codes restricted African Americans' ability to advance after slavery had been abolished. Many African Americans were forced to sign labor contracts, and if they tried to escape or get away without signing them, they would be either whipped, fined, or even imprisoned. These labor contracts also provided very little pay. Black codes also allowed African American children to be taken by the state, and they would be forced to serve unpaid apprenticeships without parents' consent.
Kayleigh.
Sorry guys, 1 second.
What? You're covering 1865, right?
Yeah.
There's a Kamora who wants to talk to you.
I'm sorry, are you feeling well?
Yes, just take it. Here.
Hello? Oh my god. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give it to Kamora Monroe. Kamora, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Kayleigh. It's important to know that during 1865 and 1866, the question of the specifics on how black codes came about needs to be asked. In 1865, Union General William T. Sherman issued Special Field Orders Number 15, which did in fact aim to redistribute 400,000 acres of land between South Carolina and Florida to free African Americans. Each family was allotted 40 acres. But it is important to understand that throughout history, a common theme is that people seem to think African Americans just can't have too much. So, President Andrew Johnson revoked Special Field Orders Number 15, and these lands were repurchased by investors from the North. This caused now free African Americans to be evicted and forced into sharecropping contracts. Let's get some eyewitness accounts. I think I see someone over there. Let's get their attention. Hey, sir! Come!
Well, hello, miss.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Andre Evans.
My name's Kamora. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Right here next to me is Andre Evans, a now free African-American man making his way through this vast world with his newfound freedom.
Thanks for having me, Kamora.
Could you please explain to me a bit about sharecropping?
Yes, of course. Sharecropping is the process of where landowners provide land and tools to us newly freed people to live off, and we're also required in exchange to return a large share of the crops to landowners, hence the name sharecropping. But with this process, it hasn't been very helpful, whereas we haven't been able to advance economically.
Thank you. Very informative. Let's get some new people. So now I'm on the scene with Phoebe's son, and are there any new developments?
Yeah, many. They're developing systems to undermine the promise of freedom and to oppress black people after the abolishment of slavery. The crop lien system is one where farmers can receive food, farming equipment, and supplies from merchants in exchange for a claim to the farmers' crops. But the merchants charge too much of a rate of the crops, and these farmers aren't able to harvest enough to pay them, leading to a cycle of debt. There's also convict leasing now, so these African American men who are imprisoned for debt, false arrest, or other minor charges to landowners and corporations are exploited, and they have to work like hard but free labor. They endure brutal conditions akin to slavery.
Wow, thank you so much, Kamora Monroe, for telling us about these tragic events. And remember, folks, if you don't learn about the past, you're condemned to repeat it.